Welcome back to another amazing episode of the Before I Go podcast. I am one of your hosts, Victor, and as always,
I am here, Walker, your other host. We are here for, as Victor here said, a great time.
So if you guys haven't noticed, I just uploaded another episode today because for the last 2 weeks I haven't been opening because the fucking website's been fucked up.
Yeah, it's the Spotify website that's acting up. Yeah.
Sometimes they don't, sometimes they'll get, almost close to, 100%, but then, error, bitch!
Yeah, it's a lot of creators have had problems with Spotify, but at the same
It's free.
It's free. We get to upload. We'll deal with the headache a little bit.
Yes.
But sorry that the episode was a bit late.
Yeah.
Here's the next one.
Yeah. If I could do this correctly, you guys get 2 this week. So haha. You guys are living the dream, having 2.
Extra bonus.
Yes, and then next week. But oh my god, man! Before anything, I need a drink for this. So Walker is drinking.
I don't have an IPA this time. Yes, I have my go-to Labatt's Blue. My literal piss water is...
No. Piss water is legit drinkable. This right here for Blue is basically drinking urine. I don't...
Someone who ate asparagus and then took a piss.
I'd rather drink that. I honestly rather drink that.
For me, it's just a cheap beer. I like to get a six-pack when I go to Warhammer.
True. It's cheap, so I don't mind the cheap option because I normally try to go to the cheap option. But I go to light beer for that because it's cheap.
Yep.
But yeah, and I got a special brew, Wellington Heel Lager. And it's basically a heel with wings.
Nice.
And I thought it was funny because heel, like wrestler heel.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
So, as always.
Aw, yeah.
So I'm not drinking that shit.
No, I won't make you take a sip. It is Pib Wild, sir.
Ooh, taste that.
Good taste. Is it grapefruit again? I
don't think so. It tastes like it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know what? Very smooth.
Yeah.
Almost like a light beer, but even better taste.
Oh, yeah. And it's a light beer. It's 4.5, so it's a light, but really good.
Okay, yeah.
Really good.
You know what? Wellington Brewery, give it a shout out. That's pretty good beer.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So, oh, man, I need my brother on this fucking podcast soon. The Epstein Files, man. Have you seen anything about it?
I've been seeing all kinds of different things.
Dude,
there's so much. So much of it is just out in the open. You can look stuff up. There's one big thing where there's
I think I know where you're going. So I'm going to show Walker a fucking Instagram video where I shared it with my... No, I didn't share it. Who did I share it with? I know who I shared it with. So, Western Liberty is the Instagram page.
Okay.
So this guy legit can tell you how to unredact the Epstein files.
Yep. Because they actually didn't redact them properly. They put them through a program. So if you
have Microsoft, aka one of the big guys from the Epstein files, this is how. Just listen to what he says.
Code that can probably unredact all of the Epstein files in less than 30 seconds. Really not that crazy. All it does is take a PDF and turns it into a Microsoft Word doc because the Microsoft Word doc just completely removes all this black line right here. So,
I must say, as a current government employee, this is horrible documentation.
Before I end the video, I would just like to mention that I am not suicidal. I am a great swimmer, and I look forward to living my life well into my 80s. 25 lines of code.
There's all kinds of different videos and ways to get rid of these essentially redacted bars because they are not properly filing these PDFs. They're not properly...
You want to know why?
Why?
Well, my theory is that they did it on purpose.
Honestly, yeah, because the Democrats have been hiding it big time. I've seen all kinds of theories about how, there's paid protesters right now.
Yep,
and the reason you don't see any people protesting the Epstein files is nobody's being paid to do it. Yep. Nobody's being paid or forcefully organized. There's deliberately anti-protesting campaigns for the Epstein files. One other big thing is... with the Epstein files, there's a lot of files. When you click on them, it could be like a random series of numbers and letters or whatever, .pdf, and it opens up to a blank page. And what happens is because these files have to be uploaded in a PDF format to be accessible to the public, that hyperlink, if you change it to whatever it is, .mp4, you will get a link to an actual video. So the Epstein files contains video files that you can access.
Videos and pictures.
Yes. And these videos are horrifying. They are quite literally the acts that people are saying are happening. Like, the files are there. Everything is out in the open, and somehow there is no like prosecutions happening right away. There is no deals being made. Like it is being so shoved under the carpet. Like
there's a video of that got just released. It's an old guy getting asked questions about Jeffrey Epstein, and he turned around and says, "Yeah, this is a normal thing." The lawyer turns around and says, "I will fucking kill you."
Oh God, yeah, I did see that video. Like he said, "I will kill you if you say a response more than 5 words." It was just like, holy shit! This is a lawyer that is like literally telling his client to not speak. Like, because anything.
And then after that, he got asked, were you involved with anything that Jeffrey Epstein was? No.
And the wild part, you could hear the lawyer literally threatening his client.
Like right
over the audio.
Cops should have legit arrested that lawyer for threatening.
Well,
what would be?
I don't. Oh, it's weird because if you hire a lawyer, there's like a client-lawyer privilege. So technically, the lawyer can talk to him like that, but at the same time, it is a very clear threat to his safety. I
honestly thought if you tell your lawyer that you first say hypothetically. You tell your lawyer, "Oh yeah, I killed him," but you can't say anything about it.
That is lawyer-client privilege. So, you say, "Yeah, I killed him" to your lawyer, but your lawyer is there to represent you. He's there to represent I guess they are there to represent your interests. They will do everything they can to get you off, even if they know you did it and you admit it to them specifically.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But this whole.
There's so much sus shit going on. It's literally not even funny.
Something else is going on.
People know it. Everybody sees it. We are far from the only ones that see it. It is very much in the online community right now that people know what's going on, and the fact that there is not prosecutions for what is clear evidence is horrifying.
Yeah, and why not? If they have legit uploaded these shit, why isn't the main people on his list getting arrested?
Yep, exactly. And the funniest part is people are looking through the files for specific instances where Elon Musk or Trump are named, despite the fact that Trump and Elon Musk were the ones pushing so heavily to get these files released. And the majority of the time, a lot of the names, unfortunately listed in the Epstein files, similar to Michael Jackson or Macaulay Culkin, are listed because they were contacted by Epstein. They were contacted by an outside individual or talked about in emails. So a lot of these individuals were referenced, but they never actually engaged. Trump is one of the ones. Elon, if you actually look at some of his messages, are straight up just, he responds only to Epstein and memes. He does not give him the same respect as anybody else. It's similar to how, he fired a bunch of Twitter employees that he thought were useless. It was just, here's your meme, you're fired.
Yeah.
I think you need to look at the certain personalities of certain people, because even the communications between Michael Jackson and the way you look back at interviews of him talking about his work in the industry in Hollywood, he talks about how people don't care about you. The song, They Don't Really Care About Us, was quite literally about the 1% and the people who are trying to control everything.
Oh, yeah.
They don't give a shit about the people. They want the pop stars.
And did you notice after that song, all this stuff actually started to happen to him?
Mm-hmm. It was all kinds of crazy stuff, more accusations, but he actually, now that you're seeing it more and more, was protecting a lot of these kids. Macaulay Culkin has come out officially and said, no, he never did anything wrong to me. He protected me from this very same...
2000s, he even said that.
Yep, and then Macaulay Culkin kind of got buried for a while before he came back. It's
because the reason why he got buried is because the media was portraying him as a drug addict.
Mm-hmm. It's insane what's going on. The amount of what's going on to hide what is clearly fucked up activity versus what is actually happening is insane. Because, like I said, there's no paid protesters. There's no protests going on for the Epstein files because nobody's paying these people.
Exactly.
But then there's certain people that are going out of their way to try and find every single instance that Trump or Elon has been named. It's it almost comes to a certain point where it's there's clearly some zeitgeist motivating a larger percent of the population to push one message like, no, the Epstein files aren't bad, they don't exist.
They legit turn around, oh yeah, we don't have the list.
Yeah.
The list doesn't exist. And look, there's a fucking Epstein file of, and like,
the Dems were the ones who buried it. They had those Epstein files over 6 years ago.
And like, that's the thing, is like, I know he's still alive.
A lot of people are saying he still has active PSN accounts. Some people...
There's photos going around with him having a huge beard, long hair.
Yep.
And guess where?
New York, I believe.
Israel.
Yeah. Israel.
Yep.
Mighty convenient. I was going to say...
That's where allegedly the pictures were taken.
So people have been saying that he has an account on this game, Arc Raiders, and most people... if you're really into the gaming scene, you know what Arc Raiders is at this point. It's a game that I've been really into, and it's
well, a good segue.
Yeah, it is a good segue because I feel like I'm not going to control everything, but I did talk to Victor earlier this week. I was like, hey, we should do an episode on Arc Raiders. Either way, but Jeffrey Epstein is believed to have a Steam account through Arc Raiders and is playing, and players have seen his tag. It's not like obvious Jeffrey Epstein or some fucking pretender. Like, people have genuinely believed like it is his account. It is linked to his email.
I'm Chris Henson. Please have a seat over here.
So there's a little bit of funny stuff going around there, but like, given that Arc Raiders is kind of one of the bigger multiplayer games out there right now, I think it's got a repeated player base of something like 500,000 players a day.
Yeah, I never heard about this game, by the way.
Yeah, it's weirdly niche. A lot of people haven't heard about it unless they're in the gaming community.
Arc Raiders?
Arc Raiders, yes. Yeah. So the whole concept of the game is it's a looter shooter. So you are in a post-apocalyptic world where essentially a Skynet takeover occurs. There's a bunch of robots, which are called the Arc, and they are taking over the surface. They're killing mankind for whatever reason. I didn't really pay attention to a lot of the story as I played through the quest, just because for me, I go into a map with a ruinscape and I fight a bunch of robots that are evil.
Is it free?
It is not free. It is a $40 game, which is cheaper than most big games out there right now, and it has a better service than most of the multiplayer games like Battlefield 1, or Battlefield, I guess, was the newer one that came out. Same with Call of Duty. Like, Arc Raiders services their game. It runs well for the most part. The most recent update has been a little scuzzy in terms of servers, but it happens. The Helldivers was like that. Every other live service game I played was like that. God, I forget what I was saying. But essentially, yeah, you go to the surface and you go up with a little bit of loot, like a gun and like a backpack for a certain amount of carrying, and you go through the map. You're finding all kinds of gear to bring back to Speranza, which is a giant underground city where like the people hide away from these Arc that only patrol the surface. So you go into the maps, you find loot, you kill Arc. Some different areas have higher tier stuff. Ultimately, you're looking for more weapons, you're looking for anything you can use for crafting, and then you want to extract through like elevators, metros, whatever, to get back to the underground city with this loot. The more you loot, the more money you get, the better weapons you can buy, the more stuff you can do when you're on the surface. It's a fun gameplay loop where you can fight other players or you can fight the Arc, ultimately bringing back whatever you can salvage.
There's a bunch of games that sound like... Is it for PS5?
Yeah, it's on PS5. That's how I play it.
I can't find it, but...
It's on PS5,
dude,
it's on Xbox, it's on Steam.
I need to stop you right here.
Okay.
I'm going through PlayStation right now to find this game.
Are you spelling it right?
No, I'm not. I'm just went to new games. Look what I fucking found.
A Jesus Simulator.
Yeah.
He is risen and you are him.
The PS4.
That is an old game. That is insane.
No, it's a new game.
Oh.
For the PS4.
Huh.
And then I found this another game. It looks kind of fucking sweet. Only one player, though. Is UFOphobia.
UFOphobia. Okay, damn.
Dude, I'm guessing it's like Phasmophobia, but for aliens.
That is what it looks like from this webpage.
It looks dope as fuck.
Kind of cool. Okay.
I'm gonna have to watch the trailer and like think about it, because I'm not gonna play a game like Phasmophobia and not have the fucking microphones work.
Yeah. Oh god. I gotta say, I played with some buddies the other day, and the mics were working fine. So something's going on between just your and my connection. I don't know.
Maybe they fixed it.
Maybe they did fix it.
Because I even was trying to go online and it still wouldn't work.
I was going to say, yeah, I've seen a few updates for Phasmo since the last time we played, so they might have just fixed it. We'll see.
So in other words, I got to re-download it now.
Going back to the main shop here, so I talked to Victor about Arc Raiders, but in that text he was like, "Oh, you mean like Indiana Jones,
I thought
Raiders of the Lost Ark?" Which, quite honestly, I understand the confusion. It's a pretty fun topic to talk about for conspiracies, and at the same time, like Arc Raiders. Like, if you think about Arc Raiders, the first thing that comes to most people's mind is Indiana Jones. Yeah. It's like the iconic and best movie from the series. Like, if you ask any critiques of it, like, they love Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Raiders of the Lost Ark is, like, the best thing ever.
Okay, so, yeah, our episode today is actually about Indiana Jones. We're going to fangirl a little bit, because I like Indiana Jones.
I like Indiana Jones. I almost bought the new game that came out.
Really? Okay.
You ever seen it?
Is it like when they have the Lego games for each movie kind of deal?
No, sir. It's an actual game.
Okay.
That came out for the Xbox One first, but it's funny because it doesn't have Harrison Ford in it playing Indiana Jones, sadly.
Okay.
But the guy who voiced Joel, of all people.
Oh, okay.
He voices Indiana Jones, and he does a fantastic fucking job.
He's just got that masculine.
So when you said
Arc Raiders,
Arc Raiders, I legit thought it said Great Crusade.
Oh, okay.
The video game.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So this is a first-person game playing Indiana Jones.
I imagine it plays a bit like Uncharted.
I don't know. It's not third-person though. That's the only thing. It's a first-person game. But yeah, I honestly thought Walker wanted to talk about that guy. I'm like, I haven't played the game yet. I don't know how to fucking talk about.
Honestly, I do like Indiana Jones. I've seen a decent amount of the movies growing up. I've probably seen the full movie of, there's 3, and then the newest one that came out, right?
No, there's 4.
Oh, there's 4? Oh, my goodness.
Plus the new one, because there's Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom.
Oh, okay,
There's,
Oh, Temple of Doom is the one where they go for the Holy Grail, right?
No, that's,
Ark of the Lost Covenant or something?
Yeah,
something of the Covenant?
Yeah, Ark Covenant.
Ark of the Covenant.
Oh, here, I got the
list. You got it here, okay.
So, Raiders of the Lost Ark, 1981, set in 1936.
Mm-hmm.
Indian fights the Nazis to locate the Ark of the Covenant. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, which is one of the best fucking movies of all time, because of the kid from the Goonies.
Oh yeah, it's
Okie dokie Dr. Jones.
Okie dokie Dr. Jones.
Prequel,
short round, yeah.
A prequel to the first one, but set in 1935, where it's a supernatural fucking Indian thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade is set in the 1938. Indy teams up with his father, Sean Connery, to find the Holy Grail.
And he's still fighting against Nazis in order to find this at this point. Yeah,
it's between a fucking.
And then
before World War II.
The fourth movie is the Temple of the Lost Skull, right? Yeah.
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and that actually takes place almost 20 years later during the Cold War. Oh, okay.
1959.
Oh, so 10 years later during the Cold War still, yeah.
1957, following the Cold War era. And then
the newest one, made by Disney.
Made by Disney, which I haven't sat down to watch it yet because it makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either, and I've heard nothing but bad things. Literally nothing but bad.
This is the description.
Okay.
The final installment of the franchise has an elderly Indy in 1969 racing against the former Nazis to find an ancient artifact.
Yeah, in 1969, there's still Nazis around looking for artifacts. Also, Harrison Ford was so old in that movie. Like, apparently a lot of the set teasers, so he showed he was, like, actually struggling to get through the film.
Yeah, I think he just fucking hated it.
Yeah, I don't know why he even went back or signed back for it.
Money.
Yeah,
that was the big thing when he went back for episode 7 for Star Wars.
Oh, because he admitted he thought it was horrible writing, but he was just like, yeah, like, I'll get paid for it, whatever.
They paid him more for a cameo than he actually did in the first 3.
Oh, yeah. Which, you want to shake your head at it, but at a certain point, you understand that the actor's got to make money somehow.
Yeah, and then they had a TV show called The Young Indiana Jones Crusades, 1992 to 1993.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, then it goes to the game, and the latest game that I was talking about, and then the theme park, Indiana has a long-standing Disney World.
There's a theme park for Indiana Jones?
Yeah, it's like the Star Wars theme park.
Really?
It's inside Disney World.
Is it like California Disney World? Is that where it's at?
I don't know. It's one of the...
Okay,
they probably have a bunch.
When I was at Disneyland, when I was like 13 years old, they had like the starter area of the Star Wars exhibit, but I did not see any sort of Indiana Jones. So it might be Disney World, like the California.
It might be Disney World.
Because I know Disney World just straight up has...
No. It would have been when they were doing the fucking...
Oh, the reacquiring of it, yeah. So
because
it might be Disneyland, yeah.
Yeah, Indiana Jones is actually owned by Fox, and they bought Fox.
Yep. Okay. Damn.
So yeah,
there we go.
Knowledge. But yes, I honestly thought Walker was talking about Indiana Jones. So Walker, there's a couple theories about Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah, it's very interesting. I like to go to my first theory that the Raiders of the Lost Ark. The entire movie could have happened without Indiana Jones, and it would have ended the same.
Yeah.
I get that one straight from The Big Bang Theory, where Penny and Amy Farrah Fowler essentially break down and ruin the movie for Leonard and Sheldon, saying like everything they did, the Nazis would have just done anyway, and still would have died. It's heartbreaking where it's like, so Indy, he goes and it disturbs the Nazi camp and takes the Holy Sigil from them, and after using the Holy Sigil, is able to locate the temple. Realistically...
No, they're wrong.
Oh, okay.
If it wasn't for Indy, the Nazis would have found the Lost Ark.
Well, no, because the Nazis had the sigil to begin with. They were on the dig site. Indy just happened to get into that area first with that sigil.
But it would have taken them a lot longer.
You know what? Yeah, it might have taken them longer, but ultimately they probably still would have found it, right? I think they did have the staff. I wanted to watch more of the movies before I came to do the episode, but I could only watch The Crystal Skull. It's the only one I had on DVD.
That's the one I absolutely don't like.
It's okay. It's very different from the rest, where it's like it occurred a few years after the main series, or like the first 3 movies.
Like, I didn't like it because it had like nothing to do with Indiana Jones at all.
It was a very big tone shift, and it personally, while watching it earlier this week, it was a lot of hyping up his old career. It's like it's 10 years later compared to the rest of the movies, as we talked about earlier, and he's just like, I'm reminiscing about my past, and this Crystal Skull, it's something that I found in my past. They referenced the Roswell incident as well, and how Indy and a bunch of other scientists got dragged out to New Mexico, and they never actually got to see the full details, but he knew the body, and that's why the Russians...
Harrison Ford legit turned it around, and that's why the script's all wonky.
Mm-hmm.
Just told them, this movie better not have fucking aliens in it.
And it turned out aliens were the final plot. That was it. Like,
it was the final plot, but they never said it.
Yeah.
Because Harrison Ford turned around and was like, I will not do a movie if it had fucking aliens in it.
Yeah, because it was a little absurd.
Or Indiana Jones, because I know he did an alien movie called Cowboys vs. Aliens.
Oh, yeah. Harrison Ford has done a lot of stuff, but like being Indiana Jones for so long, and you're looking at historical artifacts, looking at religion and stuff from the past, when you just kind of retcon he happened to be a part of the Roswell incident, and he happens to know about a few crystal skulls, and this crystal skull he wants to suddenly return because his buddy from the long time happened to be a KGB agent. It seemed like a slap in the face to his legacy as well as the legacy of the Indiana Jones series. Still an okay movie. Traumatized me to hell as a kid, because when they put the skull in it melts the chick's face. Horrified me.
I think what they were trying to do is, because Indiana Jones finds out he has a son.
Yep.
Shia LaBeouf.
Mm-hmm.
Which, speaking, did you see anything about him?
I haven't seen anything lately about Shia LaBeouf, but...
He got arrested.
He got arrested again? Oh, gosh.
He was at Mardi Gras or whatever in New Orleans.
Yep.
And I'm guessing he's like
A little bit of a coke addict, yeah.
No, not coke addict. He was a big alcohol abuser.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he kind of fell off the wagon and like got in a fight and got taken away.
Oh, nice. Okay, so like a misdemeanor, aggravated assault. He'll be fine.
But I think what the plan was for that movie is that they were going to plan on shifting Indiana Jones to Shia LaBeouf.
And like they were really setting it up for that because like even just watching it earlier this week, like I was saying, like there's a lot of, while the overall movie wasn't written very well, it seems like there's a good father-son dynamic where Indy's like constantly teaching fatherly lessons to Shia LaBeouf.
And then he was like basically like making comments that like fucking Sean Connery that played his dad would make to him too.
Yeah, which is interesting. It's nice to see the father-son dynamic being passed around through male generations, especially for like iconic role models like Indiana Jones, right? Yeah.
But like Indiana Jones never knew he had a son until like the fucking like when he was like in his 20s.
A classic like 007 move. Yeah, just bang a bunch of girls and oh shit, one of them got pregnant.
Well, it wasn't just any girl. It was the first girl you meet in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
No. Did I?
Ark of the Covenant, maybe?
Yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yeah.
Okay.
But speaking of that, there's a theory behind that movie.
Okay.
Is that when you walk into the bar with the chick in it, that's the Shia LaBeouf's actor, the mom in the fourth one.
Yep.
She's like, Indiana Jones. I didn't think I'll see your face again. Since like there's like age gap between them.
Yeah.
Thing is, she fell in love with him when she was like very, very young.
Okay.
And there's a line in the movie is like, I was young, I was stupid, but you like, and Indiana Jones stopped her, says like said that I was young, and he turned around and was like, well, you knew what you were doing.
Okay.
There's a theory behind that.
Are they trying to, is it like a rape theory or no?
Like you know how like things are coming out with the Epstein's files now?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that kind of theory.
Oh.
But I don't think so.
Yeah, you know
I don't really think so. Like, it's a theory out there, but I don't really think that theory can have any grounds.
Yeah, especially when, like, throughout the majority of the movies, he isn't a ladies' man. He isn't, like, a player for the most part.
No,
he is much more focused on, like, the idea of finding and preserving history and making it known to the public. So, unless it's, like, the Ark of the Covenant, where it's like, no, if this shit gets open, people die because of crazy-ass spirits. Like, we're going to lock that as far as we can in a warehouse.
I want to find out... let's ask. How old was he in? I'll ask the Google. How old was Indiana Jones in the first movie?
He was young. He was a young Harrison Ford, like maybe his 30s.
So Indiana Jones in the movie was 37.
Okay, still actually a little older than I thought. Okay.
What's that chick's name?
I have no clue.
I am going to research it because I want to find out how old she was. Because
are we to say like movie age though?
Movie age.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones. Let's just take a quick break for our sponsor. Okay, I found what I found. That's a great commercial, but I found what I saw. Yes. So Indiana Jones was in his mid-20s, 25 to 27. She was in her late 15 to 16. So her line in the movie was, now I'm rethinking this, I was a child, I was in love. It was wrong and you know it. To Indy will replies, you knew what you were doing.
Yeah, it brings about the whole awkward argument of consent, but like in the 1980s when this movie first came out, like it was like the generation of love.
So I'm
like
saying,
people were a little more just chill with that stuff.
That's the thing. So no one get misinterpreted here. We're talking about the 30s and the 20s and 30s.
Yes.
Okay? Times were different. Time were completely different.
Well, especially if this movie was set in like 36, like you're coming from World War I, kind of going into a World War II. Everybody was kind of like, hey, we're partying. Oh, we're into a Great Depression. Let's do whatever we want because life's so hard to live anyway.
So in the movie, Indiana Jones knew her father.
Mm-hmm.
So like, maybe he I don't know. It's a hard.
It's a weird dynamic, but
yeah.
Clearly she was very young when she had him, or had, I guess, his kid.
No. It was years later.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was just talking about the first interaction.
Okay. First interaction. It's not like they had a kid at that age.
But the contact is there.
Yeah.
Which I gotta understand people speculating, but like times were different.
Oh, at a certain point too, it's like, oh, I was young and in love. Oh, I was this dumb kid, and it's like, well, you kind of made the decision. I didn't force you to. That is essentially what Indy's reply is.
Yeah.
Realistically, sure, you're young and in love. You can regret the decision later in life, but if it's something you wanted at that point, like it's something you wanted.
But then you think about it, it goes to number 4, and she comes back and says, "Hey, you remember that one time when you met up again? Yeah, just so you know, you have a 18-year-old kid."
Yeah, and sure, it's not necessarily taking responsibility for the kid in the movie, but at the same time, the fact that he's acting like a father figure, essentially taking on an adventure with him, it's like, it's the acknowledgement of, shit, maybe I made a mistake, like, this is a chance to spend time with that kid.
Yeah, so don't get me wrong, Indiana Jones is still not on the Epstein files.
He ain't no pedo. He never went to the island. He explored all kinds of other ruins and islands, not Epstein's. Nothing cool there.
Say what you want, he is still a badass motherfucker.
I mean, I think a great role model, because as much as he did use guns, like, he's famous for his whip.
Dude, the whip. Oh man, the best scene is in Raiders of the Lost Ark, where like the big guy comes up with the fucking sword, and Indiana Jones is gonna do his whip, but then he had a sudden change. Like, you know what? I'm gonna Han Solo this bitch.
Shoots the guy dead.
Shoots him.
There's so many great memes or great scenes from the Indiana Jones series. Like,
he just fucking. I gotta get up and do it. He legit like stands there. Puts his gun in his pocket, like shakes it off, and goes off and does his own fucking thing.
And the fucking crowd of people are kind of looking around like, oh, whoa, it's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, like, it's pure comedy right there.
It's the visual humor of, you don't bring a knife to a gunfight, because it's like, okay, great, you got all these tricks, I got this one.
Exactly. So, out of all of the 4 you have watched, because I want to sit down and watch the 5th one, but I don't want to.
I've heard a lot of bad things. I will eventually give it a watch because it's on Disney Plus.
I am trying so hard to make my way through fucking that new stupid witch show from Marvel.
Hello there, I am Victor from the Beer Floor Hat Podcast. Are you having troubles of picking out gifts that you want something to mean something? But I have a thing for you. I partner up with somebody at work, and his website and Instagram page is called It's Right Here. He does vinyl design, wood jewelry, which is pretty cool, and keepsakes. Keepsakes like Christmas stuff, stocking stuffers, birthday things, whatever you think. He's done a few things for me, and they are amazing. You guys need to go check him out. I'll send a description below. But let him know that the Beer Floor Hat Podcast sent you there. So in other words, let him know to stay frosty.
Attica one.
Agatha All Along or whatever.
Yeah, I cannot get into it.
Is it any good? Does it tie into the multiverse?
It takes a lot, like, right after, like, Wanda explodes.
Okay,
like,
so the stuff that happens in Westview or whatever, yeah.
After that, but, like, she can't remember what happened in Westview. But, yeah, it's no.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of great stuff about it. Like, what about the Wonder Man series? Have you seen?
I have yet to watch anything.
I don't know. I've seen a clip or two, which, like, looks kind of cool. But
it looks. I've seen a little bit of it, like little things of it, and they're always good.
Okay, I might have to give that one a watch. Agatha All Along, for the most part, I think was an entire
like the guy who they have for Wonder Man is a great actor. So I think he's gonna do a good job.
Okay,
because like Wonder Man is basically like, I have no fucking idea what his powers are.
Yeah, I was gonna say, from the context I've seen from clips, he seems to come across his powers without knowing what they are, and like he kind of has like Superman or Sentry type like stuff. But
yeah, I have a Marvel book I can look at. Hold on, here, just yeah, we're gonna take another break. Welcome back, other people. We are looking at the Marvel Wikipedia, the guide to the characters of the Marvelverse. But thing is, this book is fucking old as shit.
It's also very thick, so this is like Every single
First
comic
edition.
appearance. Oh, okay.
This is the first edition. This is A to Z.
Well, yeah, looking at the...
Look how old it is. It's got like fucking...
It's cool. That is a cool book. I do like it.
Let's just say at the time, this book was $50.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was going to say, that's probably like an $80 book nowadays.
This is probably a $120 book now.
You know what?
There we go.
The Wonder Man.
Let's look for Wonder Man.
We're in the WA, so we need to go this way.
Oh, War. War Machine.
War Machine. Wasp.
Weapon X. Werewolf.
We're getting there. We're almost there.
I think he's got a whole fucking page, too.
Wolf Food. Wolverine. Oh.
Wolverine has a whole page. Oh, here he is.
Wonder Man.
Wonder Man. He is Samuel Wilson. Actor. Action. New York City. That's his application thing. So where is fuck is the powers? So his first edition storyline was Avengers Volume 1.
Okay.
And
so
then,
he was early in the series when
Yeah.
Stanley was writing.
So where is his powers? I don't fucking know. Here it is. Born with... Oh yeah, you can fucking read that shit. I'm dumb. There you go.
Born as a wealthy inheritor to the family business, he declared bankruptcy when the family embezzled funds. There was a grudge towards Stark Industries. Okay, so I see that's kind of where it ties in, because the business failed and they have a vendetta against Iron Man and Stark Industries. They take treatments from Baron Zemo. So if you guys remember Zemo from Winter Soldier as well as Civil War, he's kind of what seems to give him his powers. He infiltrates the Avengers, refuses to follow through on Zemo's scheme to destroy the team, so ultimately gained his powers from Zemo. Tried to stop the Avengers, but then realized, hey, I can be a good guy instead.
Yeah.
That's not where his powers are. Where are his powers here?
Oh, powers, right here.
Oh, powers. Body composed of ionic energy, which provides enhanced strength, stamina, flight, longevity, virtual invulnerability, and the freedom from the need to eat or even breathe. So, like, essentially Superman powers, but stronger.
So basically, he's Superman that he doesn't need to eat or breathe.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like he's gotta stay hydrated.
Yes.
Ha-ha.
There we go. He has a weakness. Still die without water.
But yeah, that's Wonder Man.
Mm-hmm. So, you know what? I could see good things happening from the series. If they make good use of them, it'll be interesting.
I don't know. It has the guy from, he's paired with the guy from fucking Iron Man 3 that was the actor. The guy who played,
the guy who was not the Mandarin? The Mandarin, the guy who was the fake Mandarin, yeah. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, he works with him. But yeah.
I mean, if they both have a vendetta against Stark Industries, makes sense canonically. Yeah.
But Stark's dead, so who cares?
Yeah, Tony Stark totally won't come back from a separate incursion universe in Doomsday at all. That's definitely not going to happen.
Everybody fucking knows him.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Because Tony Stark wasn't Tony Stark.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
He was the younger sibling that was born after his older sibling.
He wasn't even the Stark.
Oh.
He's Victor Von Doom.
Victor Von Doom, yes.
Because if you take a look at Endgame, where he says, oh yeah, my wife's about to pop soon. And he's like, counting.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, but I'm born in...
There's an older sibling, so the theory is in 616, there was a miscarriage, and the second-born was Tony Stark, and that's why he got named Tony Stark instead of Victor Von Doom, because he wasn't the firstborn in other universes.
That's not how I think it's going to play out.
Oh, okay.
How I think it's going to play out, how they actually did it in the comic book series as well, where his parents had an actual newborn, ended up actually dying of cancer.
Oh, no.
And they adopted Victor Von Doom. That's why Tony's so smart.
Okay.
That's why there's no other Tony Stark in any other multiverse.
I was going to say that Tony Stark is in the multiverse. No, okay, I'm thinking of What If right now, but you know what? I guess we'll see where the multiverse goes with this.
But with What If, that would make sense. Mm-hmm. But Tony Stark wouldn't be Tony Stark as we know it.
Yes.
We believe Tony Stark to look like Robert Downey Jr.
Mm-hmm.
But
So,
it's not.
There could be a firstborn that was actually named Tony Stark, different than
Yes.
the Tony Stark we know in 616.
Just like how every Spider-Man is different looking. Because the farther apart the multiverse is,
the more it changes, kind of like we see in the Spider-Verse movies. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I like that.
So yeah, that's the whole theory on that. Like that's in Victor Von Doom's universe. What I'm gathering is that like when they were turning the stones, how she said, "Oh yeah, this timeline starts. It's all black." Yeah, Hulk turn around. Oh well.
I was gonna say Endgame. There's so many open theories where it's like, no, they created all kinds of incursions, like with Steve basically telling himself that Bucky was still alive in the first Avengers movie. So we had that information coming into the Winter Soldier and the second Avengers movie, knowing that, which is like that changes everything entirely.
Everything changes after Endgame because even if you watch Black Widow. The Red Guardian says, "Oh, I faced Captain America in the 80s."
Captain America was frozen back then.
Yes. But the thing is that
in
when
616 at the very least, yes.
But since he actually went back to time with Peggy, he was doing behind the scenes shit.
And you know what? It's creating all kinds of incursions, and I think this is where the MCU is kind of going to get a little muddled for storylines because it's going to be multiverses clashing with one another.
That's the point. But I think what's happening now is that Doctor Doom is not looking for Infinity Stones.
He's looking to control a multiverse or stop incursion events.
He's looking for Infinity people.
Oh.
That's why Galactus was trying so hard to get Reed Richards and Sue Storm's kid.
Oh, because the kid is a very superpowered entity.
Yes.
Yeah, they really hint at that at the end of Fantastic Four, but then it's kind of wishy-washy how they're going to tie into 616.
Somehow, Tony Stark, Doctor Doom, Tony Stark is going to get Loki somehow because he's the time keeper.
Yeah. Like, if you look at the actual, like, released film cast of this movie, they are bringing every single one of these actors into the movie. Like, Loki is 100% in it, Tom Hiddleston. Like, it's going to be a big movie.
I cry at the end of season 2.
Season 2 Loki was amazing. Like, absolutely well done for one of the Marvel TV series.
Dude, he was so well done that it made me cry.
Yeah, like, God.
I was in tears when he was grabbing all the strands of time.
He was weaving it through himself.
And I thought, like, man, he's making the he's
becoming Loki, master of stories, which is just it's the role that he was born to be, his glorious purpose.
His purpose was to be alone, but be able to tell stories.
Exactly,
and that's what made it so like I'm like, oh no, Loki.
It was a real sign of mature growth for Loki as a character too, where it's like he saw every variant of the Lokis. He was the worst of the worst. He became the goodest of the good, and then he realized what it really meant to hold the universe together.
At that point, I think he knew what Tony was standing for.
Yep. You throughout the entire series, you see like a Loki develop as a character.
Oh yeah, especially in Infinity Wars.
Oh gosh,
because first thing you do, dies.
Yep, and like he's seeing his own death, like it's shocking for him almost, and he doesn't know what to do about it. It brings about a whole new depth that like a lot of the Marvel series were kind of missing for a little bit there. That's why Loki was just. It was unparalleled. It was the best Marvel series. They did super great on it. WandaVision was great follow-up as well. Everything fell off after that. WandaVision could have done better, but it was still good for the type of theme it was going for.
But like Multiverse of Madness could have fucking done better.
There was a lot of things about Multiverse of Madness. I think they really crunched it into a smaller movie than it should have been, but it might have been better as a series. It's hard to say what they could have done better, but at the same time, current Marvel has kind of been womping.
It's been going downhill. They need
similar to the new Indiana Jones. It's kind of womping. It's like they're pulling old straws and they're trying to work formulas that don't necessarily work anymore, while also trying to push a different message. Like obviously. She-Hulk was a little bad because they really tried to push feminism and individualism, but they ended up just making women as a whole look stupid, slutty.
I don't mind when female females direct because I'm going to put her name out there. The chick who directed a couple episodes of The Mandalorian.
Yep.
She played in Jurassic World, the Ginger.
Yep.
Fantastic director.
I was going to say, Victoria Alonso is a name that directed the Loki series as well as WandaVision, and they were both very good.
Yeah.
She was in charge of those projects. I don't know how much of a hand she had in these newer ones, but it's not necessarily a guy versus girl thing, but there are genuinely good storytellers. There are genuinely good people that can make the film come alive.
I think what they were trying to do with She-Hulk was they were trying to make it like too much like Deadpool.
Yeah.
You can't do Deadpool without Deadpool.
They were trying to do too many things at once. Like, they wanted to make her serious. They wanted to make her fun. They wanted to make women feel empowered. It just felt messy the entire way through, and it didn't honor the Hulk, the series at all. It just hurt.
But we did get one thing, though, out of She-Hulk. That Steve Rogers wasn't a virgin.
I mean, that much was obvious. There's
No, there's a theory out there that Peter Quill is actually his grandson.
Okay, No, there's no way.
Yep, because if you take a good look in Captain America, the first Avenger, when he's doing his little tour thing, being a monkey, there was a girl there, blonde. She asked for autographs and smiles. I'm guessing.
No, because you see Peter Quill's mom. It is not Peggy.
It's not Peggy. But the chick he met before Peggy, or after Peggy, because he's doing his little monkey thing for the States.
Okay, yeah.
Looks exactly like Peter Quill's mom.
I can kind of see it, but no, there's no way because Peter Quill is part Celestial. So unless you're saying Peter Quill's, I don't know. I don't follow that one.
The theory is Peter Quill's grandmother got banged by Captain America.
Okay.
That made Peter Quill's mom. So technically, Peter Quill.
And in the 80s, when Ego comes to the planet, has sex with what's her face. Okay.
Yes. No, actually, 60s.
It was the 60s.
60s. Because Peter Quill is actually it was the 70s.
It was. Yeah, it was around that area, 70s.
Early 70s he came to Earth,
and
then I'm guessing during the 70s he had birth Peter Quill. In the 80s he was almost a teenager.
Because they were still using cassettes at the time. Yeah. That's why it was very popular.
So in other words, Peter Quill has a little bit of super serum.
A little bit of super serum, and then the fact that he's a Celestial, I think that really supports the idea that he was able to survive so long holding the Power Stone, because a lot of people talk about how he was Celestial all along, that's why he could handle it. No. But if he also had a little bit of super DNA inside of him, he was juiced both ways.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because a normal human wouldn't be able to fucking handle that shit.
Yeah. Okay, I can respect that.
That's a theory. That's a theory, and I think it's a true theory too.
You know what? I like it. I will hold on to that because at this point, from what I've seen, what I've heard from Doomsday, Steve Rogers, Chris Evans is 100% coming back.
After he said he was coming back?
Yep, he's 100% coming back. They've confirmed it, so I think...
They confirmed with the fucking teaser.
Yep, it's very interesting. So
and he has a baby.
That might just tie into it. We'll see what happens, because if he went right back to where Peggy was in time...
You know the chick he hangs out with in the second movie?
I was going to say his granddaughter.
His niece?
Yeah, his niece.
Well,
I think it was his niece, or great niece or something like that.
His great niece or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's his granddaughter.
And they're about to fuck at one point in that movie too.
But she has to play dumb because she was
a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. She knew what was going on. She was supposed to babysit him.
And she knows that he is...
Because at a certain point, if we're sticking to the idea that Steve Rogers was there all along, living beside Peggy, she would have met him. She would know the story, and he's like, "Okay, you're gonna have to spy on me at one point. You be extra good and don't fall for me." That's gotta be an awful.
If you really think there's a bigger theory on that now.
Okay.
That you know how Steve Rogers was in the very front of the casket for Peggy?
Yes, you see the old man.
The old man in the back.
It has been officially confirmed by Marvel that was Steve Rogers. Yep, which is insane to me. It's okay, yeah, they planned ahead, good on them. That's
great. That's great storytelling.
That's great storytelling, great writing.
And they already knew that Steve Rogers was going back.
So at this point, we know that his returning back there isn't causing an incursion event just by him being there. So ultimately, he's doing good, but we'll see what changes because of all the other possible incursions.
What I think happens is that someone goes back in time and grabs Steve.
That could happen. One other thing, this stopped being about Indiana Jones, but that's fine. You guys are interested.
This just became nerd talk.
I was going to say, at one point, the fact that Steve has to bring the stones back, he's bringing them back as stones. When he brings the Reality Stone back to the 80s, it's not the Tesseract anymore.
Nope.
So he's essentially just putting a stone back where this magical cube was, and it's completely fucking different.
No, it wasn't the Soul Stone?
No, the Tesseract had the Space Stone, and they had to break
the Power Stone.
The Tesseract, the cube?
Yeah.
The blue cube has the Space Stone in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so if they're returning the Space Stone, it is not in the Tesseract anymore, and that's how they got it.
Because the Tesseract is already there.
Which means it changes the entirety of the events of Avengers 1 as well as Captain America the First Avenger. Or, no, not Captain America the First Avenger, because they got the Tesseract after that.
No, they fucked up in Endgame because Loki got the Tesseract.
They've fucked around with the Tesseract so much, yeah. Because of Loki gets the Tesseract, teleports away.
And that's how the TVA comes in. Oh my god, we need a whole fucking... We need another Marvel.
From this talk alone, there is 6 fucking incursions based around the Space Stone itself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then there's another incursion of fucking Steve Rogers appreciating his own ass.
Yeah. Oh, that's America's ass right there.
No, because like someone tells him, oh yeah, you got America's ass. He's like, no, it's not true. And he looks, that is America's ass. Fucking nerd stuff.
Well, yeah, we have a Sonar Discord here.
I want to go back to Indiana Jones for one more second. Of course. So, there's a comic book series.
Okay.
I think of Indiana Jones. I could be wrong. It could be Star Wars. I think Indiana Jones. So, there's a theory that the Millennium Falcon crashed into Earth.
Really?
During Indiana Jones.
Okay.
So, alternate universe, alternate timeline. Indiana Jones is looking for the Bigfoot.
Okay.
Guess who the Bigfoot is?
Chewbacca.
Because Chewie is protecting the ship.
Yeah.
With Han Solo's dead skeleton in it.
Oh, no? Oh, okay.
Before Indiana Jones gets super close to it, he feels off. He feels like he shouldn't be there.
Okay.
And he fucks off.
Okay. Like a quantum disturbance, as it were. Okay.
Because there's a theory that when Han Solo is in Carbonite, he's having a fever dream of being Indiana Jones.
That's hilarious. I love that because canonically the Star Wars universe takes place in our own, just in a distant dark future. Yep. Damn.
But there's a lot of similarities of Indiana Jones to Han Solo.
Yeah.
Han Solo is kind of a ladies' man. Mm-hmm. Indiana Jones is kind of a ladies' man.
They're both very roguish archetypes. They're very based in history. Like they are mercenaries in a sense.
Han Solo takes shit, sells it, and Indiana Jones takes things and gives it to the museum.
And that's it. They're both rather intelligent characters, but intelligent in the way like a thief or a rogue might be intelligent. Like he can solve puzzles, he can barter well. You know what? I like that theory. The fact that he is under and dreaming of a distant, dark Earth.
That's what I think, because apparently Henry Ford was actually only contracted to 2 Star Wars movies. That's why in Episode 5, Emperor Strikes Back, he gets frozen in carbonite. Because he wasn't sure if he was able to go back to make a 6th one.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Or at the time, the 3rd movie.
Because around that time, it was both Star Wars recording and Indiana Jones. Because Indiana Jones was recorded in 1981, and then the next few came out later after that. Same era that Star Wars was being filmed and released.
Yeah, New Hope was 1977.
Oh, okay. That's my mom's birth year.
So, yay. But yes, that's a fun theory to talk about because I like it. It makes the story between Indiana Jones and Han Solo so real that like it is a fever dream, but it's not a fever dream.
Mm-hmm. And quite honestly, the characters are very similar to each other. Like, Harrison Ford is a very typecast actor. Even in Blade Runner, he's very similar to his roles in both of those movies. I don't know, Harrison Ford he got his light in this, or he got his time in the spotlight as the hero kind of the rogue type.
And you want to know how he got the part of Han Solo?
How did he get it?
Actually part of the building the crew.
Really? Okay.
And I'm thinking, if I'm correctly, nerds, please respond with not hate mail.
Yeah, let's correct us if we are wrong.
Correct us by George Lucas. Hey, I think you'd be good for this part. And he auditioned for Han Solo.
Nice. And you know what? I don't think there could have been a better Han Solo. He played the role very well.
People wanted him to play Han Solo in Solo.
Yeah, it would have been bad.
No, only because it'd be fucking funny as shit.
It would have been real funny to see 80-year-old fucking Harrison Ford playing a 30-year-old Han Solo, but we gotta be real.
So, the thing is, I think the guy who played Solo was really good.
I heard a lot of great things about the Solo movie. I still haven't seen it.
Dude, it's so good.
You know what? I might as well watch it. I heard there's a weird robot sex scene, but I mean, fuck, I haven't seen that shit. I never
saw that.
I've seen that shit before. So.
Of course you have. And they have Charles McGlover.
Oh, Donnie McGlover.
McGlover playing Lando.
Yes, I heard he did a great job.
He is such a great... And they were going to do a Lando fucking series and they canceled it.
That's upsetting to me because Donald Glover is an amazing actor. Like, great singer. Like, if you appreciate the rap he does, even better actor.
He tried so hard to steer clear from Troy.
Yes, Community kind of defined his acting career, and when he was able to leave, he wanted to stay out. He was like, yeah, you know what, like, the send-off they gave him was as good as one they could.
He got lost in sea.
Yeah, they knew he didn't want to come back, so it was like, okay, we're going to give you a nice...
No. There's still hope that he can come back in the movie.
Oh, gosh.
But he's only lost in sea. He's only lost in sea.
Six seasons in a movie? There is no movie. The movie is there. It exists, but it doesn't exist.
They've been talking about a movie for the longest fucking time.
There is technically a movie. There's like an hour-long episode where apparently the group plays D&D. I've never seen this episode because it's one that gets removed from Netflix because it has Chang in full blackface, and they don't.
What?
Yeah, so it doesn't air on any sort of Canadian or American networks because Chang is in full blackface.
Dude, Chang is like the most racist fucking piece of shit ever.
There's so much shit that goes on in this series. Like,
and they can just turn around and say, oh, it's Changnesia.
I don't know why that episode is still forbidden. I so desperately want to watch it because apparently it's funny as all hell.
No, apparently you got Netflix, right?
I do have Netflix.
Did you ever watch the Joel McHale show?
I've not, no.
Dude, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Joel McHale is a hilarious comedian. I need to watch more of his stuff.
Dude, his show on Netflix is like, I think 2 seasons.
Okay.
They should have fucking continued it.
Mm-hmm.
He makes fun of Ghost Adventures and shit. But like, the Dean.
Oh yeah, the gay Dean or whatever.
He's a director in one of the shows at the time or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, Joel, how are you doing? Oh, like, whoa, you're working here now? Like, oh yeah, you know, like, what can I get you? Like, you working? Like, yeah, I'm actually working. Like, yeah. Like, what do you need? He's like behind the bar or whatever.
Yeah.
But holy fucking like not Britta, the nerdy chick.
Oh, Annie's character.
Annie. Yeah. She has a show on Netflix called Glow. There's a female wrestler show.
Oh, okay, yeah, I have heard of Glow.
And she ends up being on a little episode because he's like, oh, come here, let's walk through Netflix. And he goes upside down and shit.
Oh, very cool.
It's so funny, but they teased the Community movie on that show.
It's gonna come eventually, and it's gonna be the most crazy fucking drop of our lifetimes. I'm excited if it does show up. If not, I'll forever be disappointed. But it's okay.
If they do not have Troy and Abed start off the movie as
Troy and Abed in the movie.
Exactly. If they do not start off the movie with that, I am not watching it. Because that'd be fucking golden. Or have Troy and Abed having their own morning show.
Yeah, Troy and Abed in the morning. Night.
Fuck, me and Jake used to do that all the time.
Such a classic bit. Like, if you guys haven't watched Community, amazing.
Dude, it's on
Netflix.
It's on
Prime as well. Yeah.
Man, it's fucking perfect. Like it's hard to watch after season 4, after Troy leaves.
Yeah.
But it's actually still pretty good.
Yeah,
it holds up.
It's funny all the way through. It changes with the characters, but at a certain point, it's meta enough to realize that it's a TV show. It's just funny. It's a good TV show.
I just love it because when Jake showed me that show, he was basically Troy and I was Ovid. It was fucking perfect.
Well, that's how it is. We were a couple of nerds, and you guys were a couple of nerds at the time.
Yeah, we were like, it was awesome because we would like, we would say Troy and Ovid in the morning, nice on the Damon's Good podcast a bunch.
Yeah,
it was just fucking good. It was awesome. It was fucking fantastic.
Get connection
because he was more of the music person. I was more of the fucking film person.
There you go.
So it worked out.
It was exactly that combo.
Exactly. But in other words, Walker, it seems like at that time we just talked too much.
Yeah, you know what? We hope you guys enjoyed. We did fangirl a lot over Indiana Jones. We fangirled over Star Wars.
Yes, and we fangirl over Marvel.
That's how it goes, you know.
You know what? I'm just going to call this episode Fangirl.
It's Nerdcast. We talk about... That's how it goes. You know, we talked about all the fun, nerdy shit we've been into lately amongst all the horror of the Epstein files.
Oh, yeah. I am still trying to get my brother. I haven't messed with my brother, but I'm going to try to get my brother.
So you know what? If we can get him on next week, we might do an Epstein file.
If you guys want to hear an Epstein file episode, please hit the subscribe button or whatever, or send us an email in the description below on our Facebook, Twitter, no MySpace, sadly enough, but Instagram, and our email is also there. So, Walker, according to the Epstein files, what they should have done?
Well, you got to keep them very, very cool. In fact, they should stay frosty.
Staring down, Moon and the cat's the biggest pussy in town.